In the intricate design of life, challenges and setbacks are not merely obstacles, but stepping stones to resilience, a quality that can transform ordinary individuals into extraordinary ones. Just as a diamond is forged under intense pressure, your resilience is tested and strengthened by life's adversities. Vulnerability, often misunderstood as a weakness, is actually the cornerstone of all emotions, including our most powerful strengths. Numbing our vulnerability or suppressing it with unhealthy coping mechanisms like overworking, overeating, or excessive social media use only leads to burnout and disconnection. Instead, embracing vulnerability allows us to cultivate empathy, strengthen our sense of belonging, and ultimately discover our true selves. Strong social connections offer emotional support, encouragement, and a sense of belonging. They create a dependable community that lifts us during tough times and reminds us we're not alone. Setting realistic goals and expectations is akin to charting a course through the stormy seas of adversity. Embracing a growth mindset means viewing obstacles not as impediments, but as opportunities for growth and learning. This shift in perspective allows us to bounce back from adversity more quickly. Mindfulness and gratitude act as steady anchors, keeping us grounded in the present moment even amid chaos. They offer clarity, emotional balance, and a renewed sense of strength, helping us navigate life's challenges with greater calm and resilience. When our body is neglected, it becomes more susceptible to illness and less capable of coping with stress. It's in these moments of perceived defeat that we have the opportunity to learn and grow. Instead of allowing failure to define us, we can choose to view it as valuable feedback. By analyzing our missteps, we gain insight into what went wrong, why it went wrong, and how we can do better next time. This growth mindset transforms setbacks from stumbling blocks to stepping stones, propelling us forward with each iteration. Conversely, regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient rest bolster our physical health, enhancing our ability to face challenges head-on. Nurturing our physical well-being is an investment in our overall resilience, ensuring that we have the energy and strength to navigate through tough times. When we're consumed by worries about the past or future, it's easy to lose sight of the beauty and opportunities that exist right now. Practicing mindfulness involves fully engaging with our surroundings, appreciating the small joys, and accepting the impermanence of both good and bad times. Similarly, cultivating gratitude helps us shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering contentment and peace. Instead of dwelling on what we can't control, we focus on what we can learn and how we can grow. With a growth mindset, challenges become stepping stones on our path to resilience and self-mastery. When faced with challenges, it's easy to either succumb to despair or set unrealistic goals that lead to disappointment and burnout. It's in the face of adversity that your true strength shines through. You show how strong you are. So embrace challenges, learn from setbacks, and keep moving forward. The world needs your resilience, and you owe it to yourself to become the strongest, most resilient version of you. If you found this advice helpful, don't hesitate to share it with those who might benefit from it. And remember, you've got this. Thanks for watching. The key lies in setting achievable milestones that guide us forward without overwhelming us. Breaking down larger goals into smaller, actionable steps not only increases our chances of success, but also provides a sense of accomplishment along the way. This approach fosters a growth mindset, enabling us to learn from setbacks and adapt our strategies as needed, and come out victorious. Reaching out for help when we're struggling is not a sign of weakness, but of strength and wisdom. Friends, family members, mentors, or even therapists can offer support, perspective, and practical help during difficult times. Building and nurturing these connections is an investment in our resilience, creating a network that helps us weather life's storms. By acknowledging and accepting our vulnerabilities, we open ourselves up to the possibility of deeper connections and a more authentic existence. Within these challenges lie invaluable lessons waiting to be discovered. Your resilience is not a fixed trait, it's a muscle that grows stronger with practice. This journey of self-discovery will unlock the secrets to becoming resilient, empowering you to not just survive but thrive in the face of any challenge. When we find ourselves swept away in the currents of negativity, engaging in activities that give us a sense of fulfillment and direction can be a lifeline. Could be in the form of hobbies, creative pursuits, volunteering on some social causes, or spending time with loved ones. By immersing ourselves in activities that align with our values and passions, we create a reservoir of happiness and meaning, making it easier to navigate through tough times with hope and determination. While challenges may cast long shadows, it's our mindset that determines whether we see them as insurmountable obstacles or as opportunities for growth. By practicing optimism and focusing on the brighter side of situations, we equip ourselves with the mental fortitude to navigate tough times. This doesn't mean ignoring or dismissing negative feelings, but rather acknowledging them, understanding their impermanence, and choosing to focus on solutions and possibilities. I am now going to take you to this transformative journey that will change your life forever. Are you ready to join me in this exciting adventure? Come, let's begin. Vulnerability is often misunderstood. Think of it as weakness, something to hide or overcome. But in truth, vulnerability is the birthplace of courage. It's the moment we drop the mask and let our real selves be seen, even when there's no guarantee of acceptance. It's where authenticity begins. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we open the door to deeper connection. We stop pretending to have it all together, and instead create space for honesty, empathy, and trust. Vulnerability says, "I'm human, just like you." And that simple truth brings people closer than perfection ever could. Yes, vulnerability carries risk. We may get hurt, misunderstood, or rejected. But without it, we miss the beauty of love, growth, and freedom. It helps us face fears, heal, and live, not just exist. So the next time you feel afraid to speak up, to ask for help, or to show emotion, remember this: vulnerability isn't the enemy, it's your greatest strength. And by embracing it, you're not breaking down, you're breaking open into something more honest, more connected, and more powerful than ever before. In the tapestry of life, self-compassion and kindness are golden threads that bind our well-being together. When faced with adversity, our first instinct might be to turn inward and become our harshest critic. However, treating ourselves with the same judgment and criticism only exacerbates our pain and hampers our ability to cope. Instead, embracing self-compassion and kindness is like offering a soothing balm to our wounded spirit. It allows us to heal, learn from our experiences, and move forward with renewed strength. By extending kindness to ourselves through compassion, patience, and understanding, we create a foundation of emotional strength that not only nurtures resilience in the face of life's challenges, but also fosters a deep and lasting sense of inner peace and well-being. Cultivating optimism and a positive mindset begins with intentionally shifting our focus from what's going wrong to what's going right. It's not about ignoring challenges, but about choosing to see possibilities and learning in every experience, no matter how difficult. A positive mindset fuels resilience, helping us bounce back from setbacks with greater clarity and hope. By practicing gratitude, reframing negative thoughts, and surrounding ourselves with supportive influences, we gradually train our minds to expect good things and to create them. Optimism and a positive mindset are the guiding stars that illuminate our path through the darkness of adversity. Life is a tapestry woven with both joys and sorrows, and sharing this tapestry with others can significantly enhance our resilience. Building strong social connections starts with being open, authentic, and willing to invest time and energy into relationships. Whether it's with family, friends, coworkers, or community members, these bonds offer a sense of belonging that nurtures emotional well-being. Supportive relationships act as a buffer against stress, anxiety, and loneliness. When we feel seen, heard, and valued by others, we're more likely to navigate life's challenges with confidence and resilience. Seeking support isn't a sign of weakness, it's a courageous step toward healing and growth. Reaching out for help, whether through a trusted friend, support group, or professional, allows us to feel less isolated and more empowered in our journey. Setting realistic goals and expectations helps us stay grounded and focused, reducing feelings of overwhelm and discouragement. When our aims are clear and achievable, we build momentum through small, consistent successes. This sense of progress fuels motivation and confidence over time. Unrealistic expectations can lead to frustration and burnout, especially when we measure ourselves against perfection or other standards. By honoring our current capacity and pacing ourselves, we create space for sustainable growth. Realistic goals remind us that progress, not perfection, is what truly matters. Growth mindset is the compass that directs our response to challenges and setbacks. Developing a growth mindset means believing that intelligence and abilities can be developed through dedication and effort. This mindset encourages continuous learning and a willingness to improve over time. When we embrace challenges, we begin to see them as opportunities rather than obstacles. Each setback becomes a lesson, guiding us toward greater understanding and resilience. A growth mindset also fosters perseverance, helping us push through difficulties with curiosity instead of fear. It empowers us to step outside our comfort zones, knowing that growth often begins where ease ends, meaningful. Activities and a sense of purpose are the anchors that keep us grounded in the face of adversity. Engaging in meaningful activities gives our daily lives direction and depth. When we do things that align with our values and passions, we experience a greater sense of fulfillment. Purpose isn't always found in grand gestures. It often emerges through small, intentional acts. Whether it's helping others, creating something, or simply growing as a person, purpose gives life clarity. Finding what truly matters to us can uplift our mood and strengthen our resilience. When we live with purpose, even difficult moments begin to feel meaningful and worthwhile. Practicing mindfulness helps us stay rooted in the present, allowing us to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment. It creates space for calm, clarity, and intentional living, even in the midst of chaos. Gratitude shifts our focus from what's lacking to what's already good in our lives. By acknowledging the small moments of joy, we cultivate a deeper sense of contentment and appreciation. Together, mindfulness and gratitude enhance emotional resilience and overall well-being. They remind us to slow down, notice the now, and find meaning in everyday experiences. Taking care of our physical health is not merely a matter of vanity, but a fundamental pillar of resilience. Prioritizing physical health supports both your body and mind, boosting energy, focus, and emotional stability. Simple habits like staying active, eating well, and getting enough sleep make a powerful difference in how you feel each day. Setbacks and failures are not the end of the road, they are valuable teachers. Each mistake offers insight, helping us grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. When we embrace failure, we shift our mindset from shame to learning. It becomes a stepping stone that reveals new paths and possibilities we may not have seen otherwise. By reflecting on what went wrong and why, we build the tools to do better next time. In this way, failure isn't defeat, it's a necessary part of progress and self-discovery. As we conclude this enlightening exploration into the 10 ways to become more resilient, remember that resilience is not a fixed trait you're born with. It's a skill you intentionally build over time. Every challenge you face and every setback you rise from contributes to your inner strength. Each mindful step you take toward growth helps shape your ability to adapt and persevere. Resilience is formed through your choices, your mindset, and your commitment to moving forward, even when the way ahead feels uncertain. Keep in mind that cultivating resilience is a lifelong journey, not a destination. There will be ups and downs, but every effort you make adds to your foundation of strength. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and continue practicing the habits that keep you grounded. You have the power to grow, to adapt, and to thrive one intentional step at a time.
Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel.